All right, I'm on the phone right now with 2012 Kutztown University graduate Ryan Paynton. Ryan Paynton graduated from KU with a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration Marketing and a minor in Communications back in 2012, like I just said. He now lives and works in New York City for Google. Sounds like a cool job. Ryan is taking time out of his busy day right now to talk to us a little bit about his background and how he got to where he is today and how KU hopefully set the groundwork for that. So, Ryan, welcome to the show.
Thanks so much, Mike. I appreciate you having me.
Okay, so I know you're busy, so we'll try to keep this brief. Tell us a little bit about your background and what made you choose Kutztown University when you were looking for a college.
Excellent. So I initially grew up in New Jersey, down by the shore. And, when looking for colleges, I was looking for a little bit more of a kind of like a more homey feel rather than a huge school where you're just a number. So I found it through a friend at my high school that said she was going up to check out the university. And I decided to, join her for the trip with a few friends. When we came up for the initial visit, I think there was a whole fun day visit that was planned by some coordinators at Kutztown. It was absolutely, from the second we stepped foot on the campus, we fell in love with it. Not only is it you get that warm, fuzzy feeling, but the campus is absolutely stunning to begin with. So that's, the curb appeal was absolutely there. But then once we kind of, pulled back, the layers a little bit and dug even deeper into learning more about the programs and, what the school really had to offer, it just kind of stood out to me immediately. What was important to me is not only am I going to be getting a good education, especially in business and communications, which Kutztown is definitely known for, but I really wanted to have a good, reputation with my colleague, or I guess my classmates at the time, as well as the manager, talking business lingo, as well as the teachers I'd be working with. That's something that was very important to me, as well as, just having the opportunity to, not be a number, like I mentioned before, but, kind of pass by people and know that small knit community that Kutztown definitely had to offer.
So yeah, you painted a very good picture there, Ryan, because that's a common link that I'm seeing with a lot of these interviews that I'm doing is, the homey feel and the, just that welcoming atmosphere that people weren't feeling at other colleges when they were shopping around, but they felt that at Kutztown University. What about the quality of education? Would you say that the quality of education you get here is up to par with some of the bigger, more expensive colleges?
Absolutely. I mean, I think it's such a different type of learning experience, because when you're in a classroom full of 200 plus in a huge studio hall, you don't get the interaction that you get like you do at Kutztown University. You get to work in small groups. You get to get that real life experience rather than just doing a bunch of questions and answers on a computer. It's, in my opinion, yes, you can go to a huge school and get a good education, but when you're working one-on-one with, with instructors and, when they have guests come in, it's a much more, relationship building experience. And in business, I think that's key to success. And, Kutztown definitely paved the way for a successful, entrepreneur or businessman or woman, to have success by having those real world experiences just in the classroom.
So now let's dovetail a little bit into what you do now. It sounds like you have a pretty cool job. So tell us the story of how you wound up to where you are today and how Kutztown University helped to lay that groundwork.
Yeah, absolutely. So actually, I was involved in Greek life all 4 years at Kutztown, which has been absolutely amazing in networking. And one of my fraternity brothers, I've worked with him day in and day out within different school projects. He was also in business. His name's Matthew Halper. He was absolutely incredible in mentoring me, getting through Kutztown, and being a successful student there. And I actually went on to work with him at a staffing agency in New York City as well, a company called Tech Systems, which actually have a lot of Kutztown alumni there, or at least were there. And, one step led to another. I was there for a couple of years and, keeping in touch with Matt and, understanding different, avenues we can take and just networking with other individuals. I landed an interview here at Google in New York, and I decided to pursue it. And, one thing led to another, and I got the offer back in 2014 of October. So I've been here just under 3 years from now. But my work and day-to-day here is more so staffing. So my job is to bring software engineers, which is the bread and butter to Google, bring in throughout the interview process and, negotiate with them, sell them on the company, which a lot of people think might be easy to do. But, at the end of the day, there's a tough talent or tough competition out there, especially in a huge hub like New York City. So it's a lot of fun, putting my best foot forward and helping Google hire the best and the greatest engineers in the world.
That's fantastic. And would you say that your education at Kutztown University kind of helped build the groundwork for what you're doing right now?
Yeah, absolutely. So, not only being involved with classroom discussions and, having that interaction with the students and the teachers, but also Kutztown had a lot of other things to offer. I know I interned at the Kutztown Small Business Development Center, and that was real work, real life work right in front of you, and I believe I got credits for that. So it's, not only is it involving yourself in the classroom, but Kutztown also gives you the opportunity to expand your horizons a little bit and get that real world opportunity, right? And to get credits in different ways. Because it's, a lot more than just, having some homework or a test to take. It's really having those types of situations. And, minoring in speech communications, that helped me, kind of give me some groundwork for, hey, how do you have a successful conversation? Hearing, keeping your ears open, understanding it, rather than just you blabbering off what you need to say. And I think, tying those two together really make it a, incredible, successor in me becoming, successful in my industry.
That's awesome, Ryan. One final question I want to ask you before I let you go. Put yourself in the shoes of a recruiter, and you're talking to a bunch of students, and they're tossing in their minds, different colleges, different universities they could go to. Tell them why they should choose Kutztown University, even if they're out of state, New Jersey, Delaware, New York, wherever. Why should they choose Kutztown University over somewhere else?
Yeah, so Kutztown, all I can tell people is just spend a day on the campus. Don't check out the website or anything like that. You really got to be there to see, everything it offers. And you get that homey feeling, as I know I sound like a broken record saying it, but it truly is. It's a different feeling that you get stepping on that campus. I've stepped on numerous different campuses around the country, D1 schools, D2 schools, D3, but Kutztown it has a special place in my heart. And understanding, maybe talking with alumni, listening to things like this, not only will the education that you'll get there, but the experiences, the clubs, the, Greek life, all different things totally bring in, what it means to be a great education and a great school. And I know Kutztown totally encompasses, all of those areas. So, no matter in-state or out-of-state, you will not be steering yourself in the wrong direction. I can tell you from firsthand experience.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Yeah, thank you. Couldn't have said it better myself. Ryan Paynton, class of 2012, thank you so much for talking to me. I really appreciate it.
Thanks so much, Mike, for having me.
Have a great day.